We're learning so much today. Also, did you know that a recent study found that conservatives and liberals show up very differently in the language that they use on Twitter? Most notably, liberals are far more likely to curse.
Well, I want to know, like,
Which is fucking bullshit if you ask me.
Really?
You're a communist.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off. No. Liberals swear a lot more, whereas conservatives are far more likely to discuss religion, with God and Psalm being some of the most popular words when you take away the obvious, like it.
Do they use racial slurs more often, though?
Didn't say.
I'd imagine
Didn't
so.
say, but I'd imagine.
We are not all dicks.
Well, yeah, I don't call you a conservative. You're more of a moderate, madam.
Yeah.
You're more libertarian.
You are not TCOT.
That's true.
On the internet.
Not.
But it's actually really interesting. This study, which recently came out, analyzed over 10,000 Twitter users. As I said, Twitter users are far more likely to swear. And also, somewhat surprisingly, liberals use more individual words like me, whereas conservatives opt out for more group-oriented us's, which I actually find a little bit interesting because you kind of think it would be the other way around.
Yeah.
But no, they also found that liberals are far more likely to use other words such, aside from like Barack Obama and Harry Reid and all of that. It found that liberals were far more intercontinental when using their words, so they'd speak more about other countries and things like that, whereas conservatives were far more likely to focus on more local kind of words, states.
Issues at home.
Exactly.
I'm curious, like, how they identify liberal and conservative. Is it self-identified, or is it by party? I'm curious about the methodology.
You know, I would have to read the actual study itself, and it didn't quite go into that, but...
you just read a headline, and now we're just talking.
No,
right? I see how it is. I see how it is.
I dug into it.
Sure you did.
The article itself did not dig down into it.
I don't believe you at all. I think you just read a headline.
He's lying.
Yeah,
What are you
no.
doing?
Guys, he does not do his research.
No.
Turn off this
Did you?
podcast right
Have you
now.
read anything I have ever sent to you guys ever?
No.
Do you send stuff?
Exactly.
I just block you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read the headline. I'm like, man, that sucks.
That's
yeah,
terrible.
exactly.
Oh, that's awesome.
If it's not in the URL,
Fuck
then
that.
I'm
It's
not.
over.
I get all my information from the URL.
Anyway, the study, which I did read, well, not the study, the article, which I did read.
Oh, now you're changing your story.
Shut
Typical
up.
liberal.
Shut up. Said that it
Totally
can
typical.
basically. It said that it could analyze any particular Twitter account and come up with a general liberal versus conservative score, which is kind of interesting.
Did you put our podcast on?
We're on Twitter.
No, but can we analyze it? Can it?
No, there's nothing that's open source, at least according to the article. There's nothing that's open source about what's going on with this one.
So
I want to know.
Hey, he started it.
Yeah, I want to know is how did they go and
Accusatory
find
too.
these people? Did they self submit their info? That's the other.
You know what the best thing is?
Yeah.
He accuses me of not reading the articles. I'm accusing you of not listening
Right?
to the person literally sitting
I
next
literally
to you.
just asked that.
Seconds ago.
That was awesome.
you really do need me in here more.
No.
I'm gonna have to start sitting between.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you guys.
Jesus Christ. I'm just... Alex, you broke the show.
Just turn off the podcast. Seriously, guys, you're wasting your time.
It's just going to be laughing for the next 5 minutes. Oh, God, Alex. You weren't even getting
I
coffee.
walked away.
Oh, yeah, because your ears don't work all the way.
No,
in the
I was
kitchen.
thinking coffee.
I would
coffee,
actually
coffee,
argue
coffee.
you were right here. When
You were, actually.
I remember.
I was looking at this too, as well, which is my phone, which is where immediately my brain shuts off, and I'm like, ooh, glowy, glowy mirror.